Ah, Furtman. You know what? I had just a bunch of snacky crap. I'm kind of holding out for dinner tonight. I had Wendy's yesterday, and it was so discouraging. I didn't want really lunch today. What's up, Bill? What's up, Joe? God, that looks so good through the phone. If we could just get that set up through OBS. The guys are telling me that they're close on something. They're close. It looks so freaking good. They may have something for me soon. What's up, Kurt? Kurt, are we the same age? Yeah, me too. You know, before a bunch of people jump in, every third post on Twitter is boobs. Every third post is something boobs. I love boobs. Every third frickin' post is boobs. Enough. I don't need that many. Yeah, I don't need that many boobs. Every third post. It's just what pops up. No, the hell it's not. It is not. Yeah, I'll tell you, I stay on the For You tab a lot of times just for whatever reason. And it's a dumpster fire. But yeah, I'm telling you, I should set it up to where you can see my screen. But I mean, yeah. All right, here. So I'm on the home tab, and here we go. All right. Boobs, guy I follow, guy I follow, guy I follow, account I follow, account I follow. These are hobby accounts. Hobby account. God, I wonder if this cut Elvis auto is for sale. I wonder if any chance it's for sale. I'm going to ask him. Hobby account I follow. Matt Zakarowski. Jim McMahon. I do follow Jim McMahon. Somebody bashing breakers. Comets. Guy I follow. I guess it isn't too bad today. Super Bowl. sales thread. Now they're going to prove me wrong. Yeah, maybe it's Jim McMahon's fault. I don't interact with them. I mean, I know some hobby guys that do. Give them the old frickin' bonk. Yeah, so I'm in a pretty good spot this week right now, and I just thought, you know what? Let's try to go live. Originally, it was going to go live like 6 or 7 tonight. And I thought, you know what? We'll wing it. We'll see if we can today. I got the basketball that's close. This Bowman draft is close. I thought we'd try to get something live. I don't know how the Fanatics Live guys do it. They go on and they just sit there and talk and, hey, come on, chat, and have their little way of marking off the teams live and stuff. And man, I don't want to sound bad, but you guys get it. My time's too precious, man. I can't sit here and kill 4 hours trying to close a 15-minute break or whatever. So, but anyway, I thought I'd just hang out, and I haven't seen you guys much here in the last couple weeks. So let's see what we can close. And I will still come back on tonight if you want. I'm trying to find the mix of still having time for dinner, hanging out with my wife, and then Casey Cards is on at 10 tonight. But if we can close some stuff, great. Only thing I don't have is the megas that go with the Optic Football PYT. Which should hit my door here today. But whatever. I can throw some singles at you. I'm almost done going through that cart that I bought at the show a couple weeks ago, that bulk deal. I'll tell you, some JWE era stuff did get thrown away. I mean, it was garbage. I'm not even going to donate it. It's stuff that absolutely had zero value. And if I throw it away, you know it's crap. But yeah, that Bowman draft is close. That super jumbo box. I grabbed some stuff from my LCS. Shout out Sports Spot. The Top Scrum basketball is close. I wanted to rip some football, so there's some new football there. The Optic, I can take offers on Optic to help close that out. Like I said, the megas aren't here yet. The Prism is here. We can rip the Prism. Museum rips Friday. Pristine was pushed back to next week, to next Thursday. But Museum will rip Friday. That's close. And then Series 1, I have 15 cases of Series 1 jumbo coming. Some of it will go to Brandon. But next week, I'm ripping the shit out of Series 1. So we'll keep pounding those PYTs. If you have missed your team, have no fear. I'll get you some more. But anyway, some singles, some stuff, whatever you want to do. The stuff from that bulk deal, whatever you guys want. I'm hoping I can bring in some new people where they just pay $1, get in the system, and we bring some new meat into the marketplace and pop their cherry, so to speak, and send them some cards, get them in the system. So I don't have a ton of room on this super jumbo. Like I said, it was kind of a one-off deal. I don't know if I even have offers on. We're down to 10 teams. The Top Scrum basketball is down to 7. I know I don't have room on that. I kept that really, really tight. And then the 2 football. I want to rip some football too. So, yeah, price is good on the Super Jumbo. I've got a little bit of room on the Optic, especially if you want to knock out a couple teams for me. That will probably still rip tonight because the megas aren't here yet. But the hobby is here. I mean, we could rip the hobby and come back rip the megas tonight. But I may still rip for a little bit tonight if we can't get everything to today. Today was kind of like an impromptu. I'm trying to be better about just winging stuff. But I think at some point I do want to get to a deal where I'm only on during the day. Maybe we just decide that my schedule is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon to 4 or something like that every week. That way we can keep Wednesday and Thursday freed up for the other smaller streamers that aren't on every week or whatever, and keep that open. Tonight at 10 is Casey Cards. And then tomorrow you've got No Dak Rips Logan with Pokemon at 7. Bat Flip is at 8 o'clock. And I've got his break loaded up. He's still got 20 teams left. That is I can't even freaking see it. I think that's an archive and I can't even freaking see it. That is an archives hobby and a 2 Bowman Draft Megas PYT style for tomorrow at 8 o'clock. He's got 20 teams left. And that's Batflip Hank. And then at 9 o'clock tomorrow is Big Boy John. And I'll tell you, John's only been on a couple times. He has been the best at bringing new people into our platform. So I'm pretty pumped about having him on. So we're going to try to keep him going. And he'll be on at 9. And then Friday, I've got to rip Museum during the day because I've got the Comets. And then Brandon is back on at 8. I've got Brandon's stuff loaded up. Brandon is also ripping Museum. And I've got his Museum breaks loaded up. And then he's got some more Bowman Draft to do as well. So, yeah, burn up Hank's stuff for me, too. I'll do a giveaway today. I don't care. I'm just happy to be here. I mean that in the corniest sense. Had a couple conversations this week where I'm just freaking, I'm sure you guys saw the deal with the leaked Fanatics info, some of the other crap that's going on. I got burnt by somebody in the hobby on a thing that's going around out there too. There's some other stuff, and I'm just whatever. Crypto's got me down a little bit too, and I'm just happy to be here. I mean, I could be doing so much other stupid crap out there after a career in retail and factory life to get here and just open up cards. And wife and I are getting along pretty good. I'm trying harder. And I spent a few hours Monday morning just doing more of housework and things around the house and things like that, just to try to be. It's a thing where she's going to do it, so you don't do it. And Monday I was just like, I'm going to do this stuff before she has a chance to do it, because I knew she would come home and do it. And I've just tried to be better, I guess, for lack of a better word. So, and she noticed too, which I thought was cool. So anyway, as it's been slower a little bit, I've tried to fix some stuff and work on some things for you guys. I want to get supplies going for you again. So we're going to get that going and try to do some other things for you guys too. So I've got some supplies here now. And then for the guys that are doing some other streaming and other breaking and stuff with us too, mats, box cutters, things like that. Leith just left with the Chrome EPL Soccer for Sunday. He's going to go on at 4 o'clock. He's found some new soccer people for us too through Instagram and some of the stuff he's doing, the content he's putting out there. And I think one of his soccer is almost half filled, and he's posted PYT too. So I'm pumped about where the soccer's going. I'm excited about where the Pokemon's going. If you want all my Pokemon listings, there's about 10 there. Take them all in bulk and offer me an offer on all of it and clean them off. I've got all these singles here that I'm trying to get rid of. But Furtman's got some supplies coming from me too, and I'll try to get some of that other stuff in you guys' hands as well. But just trying to get some better things going for you guys as we try to build something that is allocation proof and whatever, recession proof and economy proof and whatever, and just build something that's better for everybody as the future becomes unclear and uncertain. So it's a lot to take in, isn't it, for lunchtime? All right, so you got 9 left in Bowman Draft, and you've got 7 left in the Chrome Basketball. And then, like I said, the football, you've got the Prism Hobby Box, and you've got the Optic PYT. Yep, see, there goes Man U. And I don't know crap about soccer. I know there's a whole school of people out there that are in the belief of you shouldn't break it if you don't fully know the ins and outs of all of it. I'm from the school of I don't need to know the answer. I just need to know somebody who does. And in the case of the soccer, it's Leith. So I'll put him in a position to be successful and let him rip it. Same with Pokemon. We've known Logan forever, and I went hot and heavy after Logan, and I've known him forever. I'll let Logan handle the Pokemon stuff. And I mean, I know who Charmander and Squirtle and Jigglypuff and those guys are, and that's as far as I can take it. And we'll let Logan worry about it, but I'm not going to sit here and even Star Wars. I mean, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I don't know crap about the animated stuff. But, you got those people out there that, well, if you don't know all the names and you're not an expert, you really shouldn't be breaking it. I say bullshit. Yeah, I'm trying to learn too. The streams Logan's been doing where he breaks down, what a reverse is and the hollows and all that stuff. I mean, I'm, at 51 years old, learning how all that stuff works is pretty cool. So I do not have any F1. So do not have any F1. All right, so if you guys want a buck or two, do I have offers on Bowman Draft? Let me see here. I mean, if you want a couple bucks off Bowman Draft, nothing too crazy, especially if you're taking a couple teams. We're down to 9, and then the Chrome Basketball, I really don't have any room on that. That's down to 7. Then again, I mentioned the football. The football is the slowest mover of all of it. I might try to do a giveaway here in a little bit too. Yeah, and we just need to keep finding those people that know what they're doing and get them set up here to stream. So Brandon is on vacation coming up. Furtman will be streaming some more too and stuff. And I mean, we've streamed something every day since September. It's either 14th or 15th of 2024. So this is what we wanted. We wanted a 365 streaming platform, and eventually we'll have people on during the day, more West Coast friendly stuff, which we're slowly working towards. The weekends have picked up, or we've had more decent stuff during the weekend, and we're getting there. Oh yeah, he's been around the group. He's one of the original Break Club token holders. We need more subscribers. That would certainly help us for consistency and stuff. Getting some more people to subscribe, that'd certainly be one thing we could do too. I bit the bullet on about 40 people that had open stacks going back to like 2024. That didn't help me. I tagged the people, they didn't respond, where I was like, you know what, it's been in some cases 18 months or more, or I just said screw it and shipped it out. We'll see how many get returned because their address changed or whatever. But I mentioned the singles guys. I mean, I've got graded Jeter rookies in here, Pokemon, Elvis relics, vintage stuff, graded 50s, graded 60s, Hall of Famers, wrestling, baseball, basketball, autos. Send offers on any of it. If I don't like the offer, I'll counter. But the singles are listed to get them the hell out of here. WNBA, NBA, licensed baseball, unlicensed baseball, autos, relics, whatever. Send an offer or buy it outright. I'll throw it in your stack. I mentioned the Pokemon. If you want all the Pokemon for your kid, buy it all on the last one. Send an offer for half price or whatever. And the listings are up there to get them out of here. There's 3 Mantles, a graded 68 Mantle, a Mantle Auto, and a 64 Mantle. So on the draft, you're down to 8. You're down to the D-backs, the Braves, the Orioles, the White Sox, the Rockies, the Marlins, the Padres, and the Rays. They're all pretty cheap. The toughest one is the White Sox. I'll do 10% off anything that's left. It's all so cheap. It really doesn't matter. I'll do a full $5 off the White Sox. These are all so cheap. I mean, hell, the Padres are $10. But I'll do 10% off to close that if you guys want. And then, like I said, I really don't have room on Chrome Basketball. I mean, if you want like $1 to close Chrome Basketball, I can do that. I don't know. Chrome Basketball is down to 7. Man, I guess I'll do 10% off to close Chrome Basketball if you want. So $2. And that'll get us somewhere. Furtman's going to take the Rays. Furtman, you've got the Rangers in that too, right? And then, like I said, football's moving pretty slow. So I got us new football. I just need the football guys to step up a little bit. If you want, real quick, I'll show you some of the stuff from that card I bought. I mean, I'm finding all kinds of stuff, even like non-sport stuff. Like there's some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff. It'll be a pretty fun show when we start going through and maybe trying to auction some of this stuff. But if there's anything in here that interests any of you guys, I'll probably have to sort it by sport and then try to sort it by team too. But I basically pulled out anything that I thought any of our guys would be interested in. There's a bunch of vintage stuff. Just to kind of give you some example where I thought any of our guys might PC it. I mean, we're kind of all over the place. There's a Sean Dunston from, I think that's 85 tops or 84 maybe. I mean, I know we got Mets guys. Ozzy. Like I said, it's pretty much all over the place. There's baseball, football, basketball. I mean, there's 3 of the same Dale Murphys. No, there's no GPK. There's Ninja Turtles. There's some other stuff that I forget what it's called. Some art type stuff. Some more Murphys. There's 86 Flair Gooden. There's 84 Flair Carlton. Like I said, there's a bunch of 83, 82, like for the set builders, 78, 79. Anybody that's working on those sets, I'll sort all that eventually. There's a ton of Skybox. Some 90s basketball. I told you I found some Kobe's in here, like some 2001 Kobe's. Found some Murderers. There's some Murderers in there, the background. I don't think there were any bench warmers. I found some, selling my barber because he's an IU guy. Found some IU cards in here, like Bob Knight and Calbert Chaney and stuff. Bunch of Hendersons. So there's going to be some cool PC stuff, and I'm not going to want crap for it. I mean, I've got $130 in the whole cart. You think on the Mark Jacksons? All right, need a couple more offers. Bowman Draft's down to 5. And I told you guys can take $2 off the Chrome Basketball. That's down to 7. 5 left on the Bowman Draft. You can take 10% off. And then if somebody wants this 87 Donruss set, I don't know what this goes for, but I think what I've done in the past is I've painter's taped the openings. I think I've painter's taped the openings so they couldn't come out. But this set's actually in real nice shape, and the pages are nice. The cards don't look like shit. This front one's a little dusty. But, I mean, it's a nice shape. The pages are in pretty good shape. But it's the full 87 Donruss set. Looks like it was well cared for. And I don't know what it goes for. If it's $50 maybe. But I think what I've done in the past, I've put it in that rectangular medium flat rate box, the USPS box, and then painter's taped the openings so the cards didn't come out. I think that's a secure way to do it. It takes a little bit of labor, or if you're local. Then I don't know if you saw before, I had to take my Mattingly's out of my book because they were in such bad shape. And I'm gonna have to start a new book because the pages were the chemicals in the pages had broke down, and it was like somebody dumped pop in between them. So I threw the pages away, and I'm gonna use new pages. But if somebody wants that set, I don't know, like $50 maybe shipped. I mean, hell, it's going to cost me $10 to ship it, I think, in that medium flat rate box, and a little bit of prep work to make sure the cards don't slide out. But all right, Furtman's in. So now we're down to D-backs, Rockies, Marlins to close it. Let me grab you another stack too, so you can see what else is in here. So here's something. I got a bunch of these. I don't even know what they are, but it's the Creator's Universe 93 Dynamic Entertainment. But I got a ton of these. I have no clue what these are. So if you know anything about them, tell me. But there was a bunch of these in here. I've never seen these before. My old man was into non-sport stuff a lot. And he didn't have any of these, but if you know anything about those, or if they have any value, let me know, because I've got a ton of those. Yeah, so here is some more football. There's a Boggs, Bernie. Excuse me. You go through this stuff long enough, I might have picked up some freaking 90s disease or something. I don't know. Marcus Allen, Woodson. Like I said, anything that I thought from a PC standpoint, guys might be interested in. I mean, there's Eric Metcalf. Marion Butts. Holograms, you don't see a ton of those. Some boomers. Icky Woods. I mean, this is going to be a deal where like a buck or two and you're going to get a whole stack. Jim McMahon. The Super Bowl art. Actually met Otis Anderson at the National. Roger Craig. That's Mel Gray. Yep. The art stuff. Phil Simms. Ed McCaffrey. Jimmy Johnson. The Super Bowl MVP art. What's up, Who's Your Dad? There goes the Cowboys. All right, Mike's in closed basketball. What's up, We Culture? And planning on going on at 6 or 7, which I may still do pending that football showing up. But I need I need some football help. Goat, what's going on with your football stuff? Is that still happening? I forgot to look and see and load it up. I've got one basketball and one team left, and then we got to work on football. Sorry, I jumped over. Is it posted? It's posted now? Okay. Yeah, let me know. I forgot about it. I thought I did see that you were sick, though. We'll get it. So Marlins and one basketball team. Yeah, please. I got you slated for Saturday. All right, Marlins and one basketball. I don't think I like your attitude. What's wrong with you? You got the COVID? I saw somewhere yesterday where somebody posted it wasn't real. I'm not sure what to tell my friend that almost died from it that I worked with. I mean, that really happened. Love you too, Goat. Get well soon, man. Yeah. Anyway. Offer on the Marlins. What's up, Swish? All right. $18.08 is ripping. So your goat was born. MBB 1808. All right, let's put the Prism random up there. Hobby box of Prism football. That's why they call him the GOAT. If you guys close Prism football, I'll add a bunch of stuff to it if you want, like top-loaded singles or whatever. I mean, I'll make sure everybody gets a top-loaded single if you don't get something in the break. How's that? Like anybody that does poorly in it, like doesn't at least get a top-loaded card, I'll add something. You get what I'm saying? I'll boost the crappy stacks. If you guys can close it. Fair enough? Rocking with the GOAT. What's up, Tanya? That's what I'm saying. If you close Prism football, After I'm done sorting it, anybody that does poorly, I'll find something to add to it. Hell, I got a whole stack of Darnolds. Stack o' Darnolds, if you need some. What are you guys doing official Super Bowl prediction-wise? Where are you at? All right, sounds good, Patrick. This is just a super jumbo box, so it won't take too long. Don't watch and drive, whatever you do. Yeah, I talked about it, Caleb. I don't think so. I'm light on product, too. I don't think I'm messing with it. No, I'm telling you, I don't think it's going to be close. I think the Seahawks dominate, and that's how I'm going to spend my money. And remember, I hate the Seahawks. But I have been hot lately on my bets. Tell you what, man, Excel is not cooperating. All right, so Texas Rangers are the man of Furt. Tex-ass Rangers. Furtman. So top series 1, probably Wednesday morning, right out of the gate, like 10 a.m. Pretty much where I'm at with it, I think. Worst case scenario, high noon. I've got 4 jumbo half casers listed now. I'm probably going to list 2 more half casers today. Museum Rips Friday. That's probably going to be the only museum. I'll be right back. Only museum you see out of me this week. First wave of museum, I only got 2 cases. One for me, one for Brandon. That's all they gave us because I'm small time, if you haven't figured it out. But, so, if you're holding out or sandbagging on museum, don't. Because that'll rip Friday, and then I'm probably done. But I'm going to rip the shit out of Series 1 next week. And then Pristine, my 2 cases that are up there now for next Thursday are it. And the one Brandon's got, I think Brandon might have 2 cases as well, right, Furtman? Tanya's in. So yeah, help me close museum for Friday. But I'll keep the Series 1 rolling. Yeah, I hate the Seahawks with a passion. And I don't think it's even going to be close. I've said multiple times, I don't think New England's got any business being there. Sorry, Pats fans. Also, they're really comfortable playing in Santa Clara. And I think New England kind of backdoored their way in. I don't. What's the official spread right now that you guys have seen? I haven't even looked. Oh, Jesus, yeah. I'm telling you, it'll be double digits. Save this. It'll be double digits. All right, here we go. Are you a big Seahawks fan too, Tanya? Doyle, Cardinals. That's for Steve Rizzo. Carlson. Max Bellew, Rockies, for Eric Martin. Yeah, so was the Pro Bowl yesterday? I thought it was last weekend. I didn't even watch it. I can't take it seriously. I might grab another Super Jumbo box. Brady Abel. L. Wanger. $4.99. L. Wanger. For Corey Odlin. Jordan Yost, Tigers, for Jacob Hotwing. So Brandon's got some stuff posted for, when's he back? Friday? I can get some more, Tanya. I'm unofficially done, but Brandon Zebra Breaks, I've got his stuff listed for Friday. I've got his stuff loaded up in the shop. I don't know if he's got Seattle left, but I'm technically done. I thought about getting another Super Jumbo and rerunning this. I don't know if he's got Seattle left for Friday. Furtman, are you here? Yeah, there's Furtman. Brandon's got to be close to out of Bowman Draft. He's got to be close. McGonigal. Tyler Bremner, Angels. Casada. Then, like I said, on Museum, my Museum is up. My Pristine is up. And I think the same for Brandon. Series 1, I'm going to run for a while. And then we'll have Finest Basketball. Does he have Seattle left? We'll have gilded. Malcolm Moore, Reptilian, 199. Furtman. Furtman told me, he goes, hey, if you hit a Reptilian for me, go ahead and feel all over it. You can feel it all over. Aiden West, 150. Craig Dire Straits. Like Irish refractor, Kilby refractor. Yeah, where you been, Treat? Did you get your Series 1 hobby box off of Break Club? Closed, by the way. We're going to use the last case for a player auction break, which I should have ready tomorrow. So full case player auction break should go live tomorrow. Ike Irish. Orioles for Swish. Kilby. How about Jacob Morrison, 150, Brewers? That's for Andrew Moore. All right, beautiful. Pittman, call your bank now and tell them to lock the F in. Ball. You guys, that just came out. I think today's release day. I think. Isn't today Prism football release day? I could take that over to Whatnot or TikTok and probably feed families with it. Mason Morris, 250 Reds. That's for Craig. Killen. Monday, what? Monday was release day? I don't have a Panini account, so what are they going to do to me? Just be like those other hacks that rip early. Seth Hernandez. Aaron Watson, mini diamonds. I mean, I will add a top-loaded card to every spot if you guys want to get that thing closed. I mean, it could be anything, but I will add one to every freaking spot. I do not care. I want to rip new football. Jamie Arnold. Kane Kepley, gas, grass, or ass. Nobody breaks for free. It's the 99 Cubs for Harker. Cunningham. Hell, if Bitcoin gets any cheaper, we'll give away Bitcoin for closing a break. All right, looking for one more auto. Those are from before. I just had them off to the side. Remember, Casey Cards, Jordan, 10 o'clock, no matter what happens with me later today. Casey Cards, 10 bells. Jordan's been doing a good job. Gabe Davis, 150 White Sox for Heiser. Then we'll work on bat flip stuff for tomorrow. Ryan Sloan, 499 M's for Casada. Frickin' February already. What have you guys been doing all year? It's already February. I'll tell you what I have not been doing, my taxes. I went through my checking account only. Did that in like a couple hours and I was pumped. They set up a new thing where you could download everything as a CSV file. And I just sorted everything into buckets like that. It used to take my wife like the whole weekend. And I said, you know what? Because they clued me in. They said, hey, you can do it as a CSV file. I told my wife, I said, I'll do it this year. You don't have to mess with it. And I did it in like an hour and a half. And then I haven't done anything else. Ike Irish. Matt Mura, 199. Cardinals for Steve Rizzo. Not my favorite box of draft. I might run this back, though. Might get us another one. Maybe rip it Friday. 5 autos. You usually like your chances to pop something. What's up, Colt Pingley? Museum Rips Friday. Down to a handful of teams in that. MBB 1805. Yeah, we'll have Finest Basketball when that releases. Museum is down to 8 teams and 11 teams. We're mixing that with some Chrome Update Hobby to make it go a little farther. So you don't get smoked too bad. I think I pinged that too. Make you guys a deal on the Mantle auto or the 68 Mantle if you're interested. $100 off of either one of those. You want it, Goat? Send the offer. Insured shipping. All right, basketball's next. Oh, finest? Yeah, there's not enough finest to go around. Basketball, give me the ball right now because I'm gonna dunk it. Welcome back, Patrick. Welcome, Jim Voku. Jim, if you're here, tell me if I'm saying that right. Voku. Welcome. Jim, how'd you find us? Jim, last question, I swear. How many walkers have you killed? Now, Jim, who do you collect? I'm curious how many walkers you've killed, but for your Walking Dead fans. Jim, I get you in for 2 spots. Does that sound right? Don't have a specific team or players, Jim? Just you and your son getting back into it? Jim, whatever you do, don't pay for shipping this week. I got you, okay? Do not pay to close out your shipping stack. It's on me. All right, I'm going to run the random here, guys. Your son's 7. Okay. I will add some extra stuff to your first mail day and cover shipping. And I'll put something in there for you and your kid. How's that sound? It's not going to be anything crazy. It's not going to be a Jordan rookie or something, but I'll throw something in there for you. All right. Be ready to watch the screen in a minute, guys, for trades. FNNWYR is the team random. Here comes the owners. Goat, you have 4. Did I get that right? Yeah, Jim, I'll put something extra in there and I'll cover shipping. Jim, are you old enough to appreciate like 90s and 2000s players and 80s and stuff, or not so much? WSPZIF. Here comes a printout, guys. All right. All right, cool. That'll make it easier on me. All right, here's your teams. Trades are open. Yeah, we started Jim out with the Raptors and Jazz. All right. I'm making a note that Jim is new and to add stuff. Add stuff. That keeps it wide open for me, Jim. Like I said, Jim, it's not going to knock your socks off, but you'll be like, oh, cool. If you guys didn't see who you have, let me know. Guess there's no way we're getting Prism football. Huh, you got email. My wife keeps using my Menards card. What the hell is she buying? Let's see if we can catch an auto out of these. Kings for Pistons, is that happening? All right. You know what? I'll stack up half of them. We'll do that. We'll go half and half. I'm going to try to get you guys one auto out of this. I'm going to set the line at 0.5. I got Kings and Pistons. Goat, I'm also getting you your Break Club chip in your next stack, too. It's been sitting over here waiting on you. You guys have plenty of time to trade. If you want to tag people, go for it. I'm going to stack up 5 of these. Tag them, go find them, whatever. If you need to see the sheet again, let me know. Right now I got Kings and Pistons is it. Oh, I just saw a red. Just saw a freaking red, guys. And then I don't know if we even talked about MVP buybacks out of this on the Chrome base. I don't know that it's even come up. But hopefully on you guys, on your donations, because I do need basketball donations, you've kept that in mind. All right. Does anybody need to see the sheet again? Is it pretty much SGA and that's it? Guys, I have some SGA in the freaking shop there. If you want them, burn them down. All right, let me grab 2 more and make it an even half. Take all my SGAs, guys. I'll make you a deal. What's up, Chavadag? Chavadag 33. I was on Chavadag for a little while. Makes you super thirsty. Yeah, you guys, if you're also worried about me screwing that up, just tell me specifically. Hey, donate base except for SGA. That's a fair post to make too. Yeah, that a post like that will not annoy me. I will find it helpful. Yeah, I made like $70 off the Pistons the other night. There was a spread all 4 quarters and they covered it. I've turned $5 into 70. Easiest freaking money. Today's stream is brought to you by Cream Soda Dr. Pepper. I don't have a lot of rules here. One of them is no drinks at your workstation. All right, line is 0.5 on autos. So next month, if you're in the Orlando area, I will be at the Osceola Magic to give away cards again on March 20th. And then on the 21st, they're giving me tickets to Magic and Lakers. See ya, Tanya. All right, trades are closed. I got Kings, Pistons. That's it. Here we go. Good luck, new guy Jim. Jim, what's your son's name? Or we can assign him one if you want. Jim Jr. Your son's name is Luca. I'm going to need to see proof. That's not an IV, is it? Ends in 527. We had a whole debate about this before. I'm going to say no. No, it's not. Activators. Jimmy Buckets. Activators. Siakam. I got some Pascals too. Take them. I've got like 3 of them if you want them all. Coward. Inspirational on Run the Court, Mitchell. Draymond. Take my Siakams too. Jabari Smith. I think there's a Trey Johnson auto on there too, guys. I don't even know where I hit that. Trae Young activators. If you want that, take it. Maxey. Cooper Flag. Jordan Poole. Maxey, Ball of Duty. Make sure you don't get a Ball of Duty. It's a huge mess. Tell you what, I'd rather find a Ball of Duty than when your baby craps all the way up to its neck. That's the worst. Where you're like, I'm just going to give it a bath. Versus trying to go through half a box of wipes. Micah Peavy. LaMelo Ball of Duty. There's a freaking blowout all the way up to his neck. Cooper Flag. Who's got the Mavs? Mavs, Andrew Moore. Ball is life. Thaddeus Young. Rosen. Igor. What are the odds on the go time? I forget. That's for Steve Rizzo. Gregor took Man City. Pretty common. Goat, you're pretty common. So are you, Steve. Magic. Oh, Peavy. That's what Rorona said. There was a red. They hosed me. Look what they pulled. I'm going to tag him on social media. Tell him how frustrated I am. Ball of Duty, Maxi. You guys are balls of duty. Or is this the red? Or did they do it again? They did it again. Bastards. Klay Thompson. Halliburton. I do love Halliburton. Just because he's a super nice guy. Shaq. Guys, we got a lot of balls of duty. Jim, your son's name really is Luca? Serenity Now. Ann Edwards. All right, I believe you. I guess I got no reason not to. I mean, I named my kid after Derek Jeter. Was that the deal? You had to name him Luca to get the jersey and the shoes? Because that's not the worst deal. He didn't have a name for 3 years until you got the shoes. All right, 5 boxes to go. That would be the story right there. Didn't have a name for 3 days. This story gets deeper and deeper. At some point, I have to push the button and say, this is where you cross the line, but I still believe it at this point. No name for 3 days. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Almost named into it. My son Derek was almost named Garrison after Garrison Hurst. Think about that. You could have been named after Garrison Hurst or Derek Jeter. Also, what kind of name is Garrison? Yeah, Mr. Garrison. What was the one teacher's name? Chokes on Dick? Was a teacher? Mr. Garrison. I think I was named after another relative who was named Ben or Benjamin. Pretty boring, actually. You know how many Peytons are out there? Like a billion. There's a billion Peytons. You know how many kids are named after, have the same first name as the last name of a president now? Like 1 in 3. I mean, that's coming to an end now, but nobody's naming their kid Obama or Biden or Trump. I don't know anybody that named their kid Clinton, so no, probably nobody named their kid Bush. So I guess Reagan was probably the last one. Reagan, Kennedy, Carter, Hamilton. Hamilton wasn't a president. Yeah, my cousin's middle name is Ryan. After Sandberg. Aspen. There's some Aspens out there. I think Jay said he named his kid Pornhub. What's up, Paul? Paulty Paul. That's actually Terry, I think. No, but there's, especially around here, there's, I think, like 1 out of every 4 kids is Peyton. Boy or girl, Peyton. Mattingly would be a cool name. Probably for a boy or a girl. I could see a girl named Mattingly. Yeah, there's some Declans. Yeah, Caitlin, I could see that. All right, last 5. How come nobody ever named their kid Donruss or Fleer? All the 80s guys. Harden, dribble, shoot, repeat, leave your team. Donruss or Fleer. Or Tops. You name your kid Tops and you get like 1 case a year for life. Tatum, Serenity. You name your kid Tops, and he goes through his whole life with like 1 leg slightly longer than the other. Mark Williams, he's late to everything. Late to everything. He pays way more than he's supposed to everywhere he goes. Russell, 199 Nets. That's for Rizzo. He's off center. What's wrong with your kid, man? His name's Tops. Jameson, yeah. Brunson. Go time. You name your kid Arby's. Thero. Name your kid Panini. Con Kneppel. Name your kid Panini. Never writes his name on his papers. Never has his name on his backpack, anything. Westbrook. THT. Oi. Oi. Dirk. Ball of Duty. You could do a whole bit with that, Tyler Hero. Jack Jonas, 199 Heat. That's for Eric Martin. Activators. Scotty Barnes. Name your kid Bowman. Name your kid Bowman, and like for years, he's going to be good. He's going to be good. He's going to be good. Where's your son? We sent him down. We sent him down. He's supposed to graduate this year. We sent him down. He goes off to college, and then like, he's not really cutting it. Send him back down to senior year of high school. What's going on? Your son was an intern at a law firm or something. Yeah, he's running the ice cream machine at Dairy Queen for a year until he gets his shit together. All right, kind of uneventful. I mean, that's a solid hour and 15-minute lunch. I mean, I started early, so hour and a half lunch. It's up to you guys. You want to rip the Prism football? I kind of want to. You want to try to knock that thing out? I mean, I'll give away whatever the hell you want. The optic doesn't help me because I don't have the megas here. They're coming today. It's up to you guys, or we can call it. I don't know that I'm coming back if we can't make a move on the football. I may not come back today. I don't know. We're already under 20. You guys already dumped your tray. You went up, dumped your tray, and you're headed back to work. It's cool either way. Don't forget, though, Casey Cards at 10 o'clock, and then a pretty solid lineup tomorrow, too. I'll post some more Series 1. The singles, guys, I don't want any of those singles that are there. Make me an offer. If I don't like it, I'll counter. If the card's decent size enough, I'll cover shipping or add it to your stack or whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that's coming, Goat. It's just not here yet. I think they're building that at some point. Yeah, where you just keep it in your, almost like FanDuel or something, where it stays in your account and you can spend it. I think at some point that's coming. Anybody have any questions about anything? Anything you want to cover? I think next on my list is getting some supplies to you guys, offering you some supplies. I need to get some Fanatic supplies going, but I also have some BCW stuff here to offer you too. That's why I asked you the other day. I got to figure out this shipping on the supplies because I don't want to sell you guys supplies and get smoked on the shipping because that weight adds up. I can't spend $12 shipping supplies to guys on the West Coast in Florida and charging you $6 for it repeatedly. Yeah, but I don't want the manual nature of it, of having to respond to everybody or having friction in the process. I just want them to buy it and go on. Yeah, I don't want any delays in the process. Unless I do try to do the calculated shipping. Yeah, well, I had the bundle before with the padded flat rate envelope. It was like a $30 bundle, if you remember that. But hell, the cost of that envelope's gone up too, where I could fit like 4 standard, a 138, a 108, and then like 2 regular penny sleeves, a thick sleeve, and a team bag. And at the time, it was like $35 shipped in the flat rate mailer because it was like 2 pounds. And those did pretty well. I could try rebuilding that. Yeah, but I was trying to keep the price point down where it was more a la carte, like if somebody just wanted 2 top loaders or something, 2 packs of top loaders. Anyway, so Museum Friday, Series 1 Wednesday and Thursday, and maybe Friday too. Pristine Thursday. And then tomorrow, Bat Flip, No Dak, and Big Boy. We got to get Bat Flips closed too. Here, I'll put Bat Flips back up here for a minute. Grab a cheap team on your way out and take the pressure off of us tomorrow. Where's it at? It's an archives and 2 draft megas. Where the hell? It's a big green square. Here it is. Grab one. I mean, they're dirt cheap. Just grab your PC and don't worry about it. 1,000. Is that a case, Farb? That sounds like a case. That sounds expensive, Ninja. Yeah, are they garbage though? Yeah. How much are you paying for a case? Yeah, cardboard gold. I have not had good luck with those. I mean, I throw away a couple a pack, it seems like. Yeah. What do you pay for the shipping? No, I'm asking Farb. Columbia Hobby. Were they BCW brand? $831. That sounds like pre-tariff pricing. Oh, cardboard gold. Yeah, I'm telling you, I bought from them too, and there's sometimes I get a bad run where I'm like, yeah. I mean, they're okay for me. Where you guys know how much I burn through top loaders. I don't know, I'm going to work on it. Yeah. And I think what BCW is going to do now is they're going to just put the tariff pricing into their price and not add the 10% on at the end. Yeah, I'm going to work on it. Yeah, I know you like Facebook dudes. That's a different channel, though, Goat. It's your business. It has nothing. Yeah, I'm not here to judge. It's a whole nother channel. Okay, I'm going to get back to work. I don't know if we get some action on the football. I'm down for coming back, but I don't know. It's not going great so far. So find your football guys. Have them burn the $5 coupon. That's a sweet deal on the Prism. And the Optic teams aren't that bad either, especially with the coupon. So throw your referral code out there. We'll get some football going. Anyway, cool. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be around. And then watch for some more Series 1 to get posted. So Casey Cards at 10. If I don't come back, that opens up the schedule a little bit tonight too. So we'll have to see what happens because nobody else is on. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Peace. Deuces.